So we're going to go ahead and just put this up there initially. Figure out where you want your titty to go. You can either go forward with it or you can go backwards with it. So I like to have where I roll it down and have the titty facing down. So I go like this. Okay, so that's just on there lightly to hold it. Now you go on the other side and see about our clip, how we're going to do it. You get a pretty good view right there what we're going to do. So I'm thinking about putting a big heavy twist in the line like that, so I can hold it right here at the bottom, keep it off the fender, and be okay. I think that'll work. Trying to get the damn paper to come off without taking the whole glue piece with you, tape piece. You can actually peel the tape right in half and have no glue. And that'll be worthless when you do that. Come on, I got it coming. There it is. Good reason to have some thumbnails. Nails come in handy at times. Put this thing right. I'm going to rotate that a little bit more of an angle so it's more user friendly. Like that. Okay. Oh, I want to put some conduit on there. I forgot about that. A little small piece. Let's see. Conduit. Where's the conduit that we're going to use? So I got to figure out what conduit we're going to use. Where's my dice? Not that one. Probably this one. Yep, that'll just work. It just slides across nicely. Not sure how much length I need. Maybe enough. You'll make sure it's long enough it'll stay put. So longer is better than shorter on something like that. Does not want to slide up there very well. Okay, let's see if that's enough where I want it. Yeah, it should be good. It's not too long, is it? It's a little on the long side for over there. A little bit further. Get it up into the clamp here. Squeeze, squeeze. Bend the piss out of it again. Squeeze it. Oh, come on. The zip tie on there. Ooh, sharp edge on that fender. Got my finger. Cut my finger probably. Alright, you want good tension on that one. That's as much as I can pull. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Not sure how much of that you could actually see there, but conduit is right up here, right there my fingernail is. It's inside of the clamp, it goes around, it's on the edge of the fender but not too bad. So I tried to pre-stress it the other way. I got the zip tie pretty far over here, so it's not an issue. So I'll do some more bending on that to make sure it bends that way. And then the other one comes straight out the frame the other way, which we'll have to obviously do something with that. Go in that direction. Or I might go back into this a little bit, I'm not sure. Or I might just somehow I got tag in all these wires or be separate. That is yet to be determined. Probably they'll keep it separate because I kind of like different things separate from each other. So that's by itself, this is by itself. These would get linked together in front if I made it simple, but I don't think it's going to work out in that way. So I'll probably just keep it three separate pieces. So this light, that light, and then that assembly over there. Make it a little bit easier on everybody. Okay, so right now I need to put a little more bend in that, I think. Try to anyway. Let's see, tight bend. Tight. Alright, I think that's in there pretty good. I don't think I was able to bend it anymore. I had it. It's pretty good already. Okay, I'm happy with that one. It looks good. Ooh, that has got a sharp edge on that thing. Got my straightening pliers right here. These Krypnik's pliers are being used more for sheet metal work than anything else. Flatten that out. Take that little bend out that was in there. Nice and straight and true. Good sheet metal pliers. I like those. Okay, so it looks good. So I think I'm all right with that side. So now we're going to do this other side. So I figure out what we're going to do on this one. One thing about the hoist, you can move it around a little bit to it makes more sense for you on doing stuff. So it's easier to get over here this way, just do it this way. Okay. It's a bit harder over here actually. Nice and clean. Alright, so good inch in front of that bolt. Same deal, wrap it around. Okay, there's a screw right there. Clamp is right in front of the screw. Kind of dark up in there, so I don't know if you can see anything either. It's hard for me to see anything. Screw head right here. Don't be on that. Be right in front of it. Okay, let's pull out another 5-pack of these. Don't want to pop up. There it goes. Screws right there, about 1/8 inch up or so. Poke it. For better or worse, it's in there. Glue that down that way. Glue it down this way. Back way also. Back in the center, we're good. Okay, so now I I'm going to wrap that around the back side as best I can. Up, around, and over. And clip it in there. Okay, look around on this side. CMD, you want it up in there. We want to be on this sharp edge over here too much. We want this tucked up cleanly, but we don't want to have the wire being yanked out of the light like I'm doing right now, which I didn't want to do. So, jam it up there a little higher maybe, I'm not sure. That's the problem over here. I don't think I can get more in there, but pretty much it is what it is. Okay. Keep it as tight as I can. I'll look at the other side and see if it looks the same. Yeah, pretty much. It's wrapped around there kind of loosely. And this one over here, wrapped around here kind of loosely. So, got a little slack to get the light out if we need to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of these in there like we did before. Except this time we're going to run it all the way down to the front. It's going to come out down around here. So it'll be coming all the way down. Alright, so we're going to see how that's going to work. It's going to be hard to see much of anything. Alright. About 3 inches apart, roughly. Right there. Do another one. Do these in volume. Yep, there's the paper. Off. Three inches again. Yeah. I think I'm going to be using 6 of them on this side. It's a longer distance, so go more. Come on. Damn thing. There it is. Tricky getting that off. Oop. Let's see, I think I'll put one down here. I'm going to split the gap with this one. Ooh, that one came right off. Right in the middle. Not quite straight on that one, but you get what you get around here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these all in there really nice and tightly. Production line. Okay. Let's run the wire now. All right, and down here, have to figure out what I want to do on that. Ooh. I don't know if you can see what I did or not. So we get all those up in there like that. Boom, 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 boom. So right in here, we're gonna go right through this slow spot we got here, which is right here. That was where I was planning on going around. So if I put another one right there to hold it tight, I don't know if that's going to be a good move or a bad move. Thinking it needs to go right there. I think I need to put something there to do something at least. And I probably need a little piece of conduit on there also. Just for the hell of it. Where'd my dikes go? Hidden behind my butt.